watching The Corporate Cook with Nicole Dias. So today in class, we made these little guys. So they're scones, and mine didn't turn out amazingly. I mean, they taste delicious, but they don't look that great because they're a little bit flat, but they're super light and they're delicious. So I guess the main thing that makes a scone delicious is that it is light and fluffy, because I mean, everyone's had those scones that are super dense, and you know, you can throw so much clotted cream on them and it's never really going to taste any better because it's so dense. So the thing that makes these guys so airy and light are bubbles. And you can create bubbles in a scone batter using heaps of different ways. So these guys were created using baking powder and then adding liquid to it. And so what that does is the baking powder already has like an acid and a base in the powder, and so when you add liquid to it, it sort of mixes together and then it creates these bubbles, and so that reaction is what creates a nice airy light scone. And so like, I know if you're from Australia, I got laughed at the other day for saying this, but we use lemonade in our scones, and that's because of the carbonate like within the lemonade. And so you pour the lemonade in and then you get the airiness. So there's a few different other ways you can do it. So if you were to just use baking soda as opposed to baking powder, so baking soda is just a base, whereas baking powder is a combination of a base and an acid. And so with the baking soda, you'd need an acid effectively to react with it. And so in those cases, the recipes that you'd see with that would be the scone recipes that have buttermilk and yogurt and things like that. But yeah, so you could also use some champagne. I've read a few recipes if you're feeling extravagant. But I don't know why you would have undrunk champagne in the house. But for those of you who do, you could also use that. So yeah, that's a scone.